What is this angle? 120 degree. Why I kept it 120? Why this 3 I kept it 120? All three angles are 120. Yes or no? All three angles are 120. Why this I kept it 120? Minimum repulsion. Maximum distance. So minimum repulsion will get 121. Can I change this? What is the time here? Three students are not understanding. So for them I'm doing. The example was BF3. What is here? So first thing what we do, we find the number of valence electrons in boron. Boron के electronic configuration किती आपल्याला 1s2 2s2 2p1. Now number शनाचे electrons असतात ते आम्ही valence electrons म्हणतो. So how many valence electrons in boron? 3 valence electrons. Okay. So boron will make how many bonds? 3 bonds. How many fluorines we have? 3 fluorines. So we have to arrange those fluorines in such a way that the distance between the bond pair, the electrons involved in the bonds are called as bond pair of electrons. The electrons involved in the bonds are called as what? Bond pair of electrons. So we have to keep them in such a way that the repulsion between the two bonds will be minimum. So minimum that what angle we have to keep them? 120 degree. Okay, so the type here is what? A means what? Central atom. B means what? Corner atoms. And E will have what? Lone pairs. Is there any lone pairs here? Is there electrons which are not taking part in bonding? Is there any electron which is not taking part in bonding? So all the three electrons are taking part in bonding. So how many bond pairs we are getting? 3. How many lone pairs we are getting? 0. Count is what? 3. So what is the type here? A B3 B0. E will have what? Lone pair. Lone pair how many? 0. Bond pairs in there some 1, 2, 3. Or corner atoms in there some 3. So A B 3. Corner atoms are how many? 3. Now how many bond pairs? Or how many corner atoms? 3. And now central atom is what? A B3 B0. And the count is 3. What is my geometry? The geometry is what? How does it look like? It looks like a triangle and they are present in one plane. It looks like a triangle and it is present in one plane. So the geometry here is trigonal planar. Is there any lone pair here? No. Since there are lone pairs are 0, bond pairs are 3, count is 3, geometry will be called as what? Geometry will be called as what? Trigonal planar. So whenever lone pairs are 0, geometry and shape both are what? Same. So the shape will be also trigonal planar. Go understand that? Go understand that? Okay with this? Next example, what I have done? What is the next example I have done? CH4. So that is what? CH4 is what? Methane. So give it me here. This will be this will be this will be C. This will be the 4 hydrogens. Let me call here CH4. CH4. What is the electron configuration? 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. In the outermost shell, how many electrons are there? 4. So how many valence electrons in carbon? 4. How many valence electrons? 4 valence electrons. How many bond pairs it will make? Since presence of 4 hydrogens, bond pair will be what? 4. Will there be any lone pair? No. All the 4 electrons will be used, no, by hydrogen to make a bond pairs. First hydrogen, second hydrogen, third hydrogen, and fourth hydrogen. Are you getting the things here? Yes, the geometry is called as what? This geometry is called as what? Tetrahedron. The geometry is called as what? Tetrahedron. What is this angle? 109.5 degree. What is this angle? Supply hydrogen, not only with hydrogen. What is this angle? 109.5. This angle 109.5. This angle 109.5. So what is the geometry here? Tetrahedron. Is there any lone pair here? So 1 pair 4, 1 pair 0. Total count is what? 4. Total count is what? 4. The lone pair are 0. Geometry and shape both are what? Same. Geometry and shape is same. Can you tell me the type? A, then what? B4 and lone pair what? 0. In some schools, it can be also given as A, B4, L0. In some schools, it can be also given as what? L. Clear, sir? Tetrahedral. Okay, next one. Next one is important, very important. That is P. What are you given? The shell PCl by PCl. PCl. P with me up. P with me up. PCl. What? असाइनमेंट में घेतलो आणि हो टॉपिक घे अशी 4-5 गोल आहे 500 रुपयाचे एक्सप्लेन करतो असे गिव द प्रेझेंटेशन लाईक दिस त्याच्यावर प्रेझेंटेशन करतो पीपीटी बी करपाची माकडे पडणार what you can do open the structure of trigonal planar this is trigonal planar show them this to the students to your classmates every guide पीपीटी से करना very difficult तुम्ही एक दिवस हे करताले हे याद होता do this type of presentations, do this type of assignments in the class. Ana daily class in front of 50 students. So but difficult. फक्त किती आमकार आपण प्रॅक्टिस करू जॉइन दिस तर टाइम लागणार नाही तू पिक ते बिकॉज ज्या वाटत तू पिक मिळाले ते दिस पण ते बॉल आहे ना ते अशा ते बरेच गोल करून पहिली तोडपाचो पहिली सामना सेंटरमेंटल रेडी तोडपाचो टेट्रा हेडर करण्यासाठी रेडी करून फक्त एवढेच अटॅच यश करून तोडपाचो यश करून just attach them that's it in the class explain you will be partners of two जण दोन जण असले at time टेट्रा हेडर एक्सप्लेन कर एक टाइम दुसरे एक्सप्लेन कर you can do marks करून assignment will be there PCL part can you teach us I will give presentation on balance shell electron pair repulsion theory कोणी 4-5 पोस्टुलेटाची पीपीटी कर ते कोण आहे कोण आपली भाषा 2 मिनिटांत सोपे पोस्टुलेट मागीर यो टू द जॉमेट्री शेप एवरीवन विल लिसन या कोण पहिले ते इंटरेस्ट आहे किती हार्डर एक्सप्लेन करते you understand out of 50 students I will guarantee 25 students will understand yes किती बरं and topic इंटरेस्टिंग करतात किंवा प्रेझेंटेशन इंटरेस्टिंग करते आणि सदा आपण जर तिला प्रेझेंट करता दुसऱ्यांना ऐकायला जा आणि दुसरे उलटना आम्ही उलटता ते सोड पण आम्ही उलटता दुसऱ्यांना ऐकायला जा that means so not my word every student will listen this out of 50 students 20 students will understand so what they are doing आणि जर म्हणजे कोकणीत झाला कोकणीत सांग मला की टीचर किती म्हणतात स्टॉप करतात ते काय टीचर म्हणतात की कोकणीमध्ये सगळी इंग्लिश सगळं सांगता no that's it real like you are a teacher okay PCL point phosphorus how many valence electrons in phosphorus electronic configuration will go phosphorus that is very important -2 2s2 2p6 3s2 3p3 correct how many valence electrons 5 valence electrons 5 valence electrons किती bonds होतो how many bond pairs it will make 5 how many lone pairs it will have 0 type with the form AB5 is 0 and the total count is also 5 so how does it will look like how does it will look like okay so this first thing you have to make a triangle so one fluorine second fluorine third fluorine. The first 3 fluorines will be arranged like this so I will take it as the first one this will be the second one and this will be the third one. This is the first 3 fluorines. What is this angle? What is this angle? 120. This angle? 120. This angle? 120. So I think fluorine the fourth fluorine will replace the fourth fluorine will place exactly at an angle of so these 3 fluorines they are present in what? 1 3. So this called as equatorial bonds. These bonds are called as what? Equatorial bonds. I think in this geometry, I will discuss the geometry afterwards. So the equatorial bonds are little shorter than the axial. These are called as what? Axial bonds. These three bonds are called as what? Equatorial, and the vertical ones are called as axial. Axial bonds are little what I can say taller. Length bond length is compared to what? Axial bonds. So how many chlorines we have actually? How many chlorines we have? One. So the next chlorine will be arranged. Can you imagine now? Yes. So this looks like a pyramid. This is the first pyramid. This will be the second pyramid. Orange. P, central atom. First for us. So this looks like a triangle. Second pyramid, trigonal. This will be called as what? Trigonal. First pyramid, and this will be the second pyramid. So trigonal, bipyramid. What are these bonds called as? Equatorial. These bonds are called as axial. What is this angle? 90. What is this angle? What is this angle? The geometry. What is this geometry called as? Trigonal. So whenever my count is 5, okay, geometry ki type tolu. Trigonal by pyramid. What is my shape here? Again the same thing. Trigonal by pyramid. But there are no lone pairs. Yes. The next one. The next one. The next one. It is. Next one is SF6 dila. SF6 dila. Sulfur electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p4. How many valence electrons? 6. Understood? So therefore action under why this is C. Outermost element electrons are 6. They are called as valence share, and electron present in the valence share are called as valence electrons. 6 valence electrons. 6 valence electrons. Kitche bond pairs are this 6 will be used to buy chlorine. So how many bond pairs? 6. How many lone pairs? 0. Total count is of 6. How they are arranged? How they are arranged? Okay. This looks like a sphere. Sort of sphere. So triangular. These 4 are present in one plane. These 4 are present in one plane. Can you tell me this angle? 90. This angle, this angle, this angle. Think so. What type of bonds are this? Okay, and in this geometry, all the equatorial and axial bond length are same. In this geometry, the geometry name here is called as octahedral. Spherogonal bipyramidal Purvachana. It's not spherogonal bipyramidal. It is called as what? Octahedral. In octahedral, all the bond lengths are what? Same. All the bond lengths are what? Same. This I understand. Equatorial and axial. Can you imagine this part? A square, anyone? I have a best of one, square. I make this like this. Is it changing? Anything is changing here? It does it will look like same. But also what it will look like what? Same. This is like this. Consider also it is like this. This is my square 1, 2, 3, 4. Also okay, this becomes square. No? Okay, the change. Also what square? This will work. Now, you remember when I explained I told you the cosine will do what? Either of the ways same. Now, imagine consider taking into consideration this one. How much light has it? Consider they are part of the square now. Yes, are they part of the square? Are they part of the square? कोई वाई तो हम के इमेजिन को ऐसा उनको सेम आसा नहीं तो हम के लाइट इज इन द सेम इमेजिन कोई पहले देख के जैसा they are the part of the square. So the geometry here is what? Octahedral. Octahedral के साथ by equatorial axial bonds are what? Same. आता change करो. Are they at the same square? So they change them. तो एक्चुअली जैसा axial asa after किती असा equatorial, but is the geometry change? Is the geometry change? No, it is again what? Octagonal. Also good. Is the geometry change? Also change to like this. Is the geometry change? What is the shape here? Octagonal. What is the geometry here? What is the type here? AB6 is right, Mashallah. So I have given an example of what? I have given an example of first example what I have given is NH3. So I will discuss with NH3 first. Then I will go for what? Track of column, understand normal, on the who are not there. What's the track of column, understand normal? So give me some time. So example is what? NH3. Okay. So first thing, find a valence electrons in nitrogen. How many valence electrons we have? 5 valence electrons. How to find electronic configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p3, correctly? Outermost shell कितने electrons are sir? 5. So how many valence electrons? 5. But students, out of this 5, 3 electrons will be used by hydrogen to make bonds, yes or no? So how many bond pairs I will get? That is the level. How many bond pairs I will get? 3. So आपल्यासाठी किती इलेक्ट्रॉन यूज केले हैं? 3 यूज. आणि किती इलेक्ट्रॉन्स उरले? तो एक लोन पेयर मतलब कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स? दो. एक लोन पेयर में दो इलेक्ट्रॉन का एक पेयर which is not taking part in bonding. Are they taking part in bonding? So only 3 electrons are taking part. So कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स उरले मान करो. दो इलेक्ट्रॉन मतलब कितने लोन पेयर? एक लोन. So my total count कितना है? 4. Okay, total count कितना है? 4. Are you getting the things? So whenever the count is 4, what is my geometry? Geometry is what? Tetra. Geometry is what? Tetra. So how does tetra geometry looks like? Does it look like this? Tetra geometry looks like this? Yes or no? Now, these all were 4 bond pairs. Yes or no? These all were what? 4 bond pairs. Do we have now 4 bond pairs? How many bond pairs we have? 3. And एक किधर सा? 4. So this will be my lone. Now we have to place this lone pair such a way that there should be what? Minimum repulsion. There should be what? Minimum repulsion. Yeah? If I keep this like this is a tetrahedron. I don't understand this. This is my lone pair. This is bond pair. This is bond pair. So here there will be repulsion between bond pair and lone pair. Yes or no? Here there will be repulsion again bond pair, lone pair, and here also there will be repulsion between bond pair and bond pair. If I change the position of lone pair, हमको जब भी repulsion मिलता है, we will just consider 90-degree angle. More than 90 हमको लगा. Consider only 90. Now this repulsion will be there, yes or no? But will it be maximum or minimum? Because this angle is what? 109.5. 109.5. So lone pair I have to keep it here because our geometry looks like this. Nitrogen, here I have kept what? Lone pairs. This is first hydrogen, this is second hydrogen, this is third hydrogen. The geometry looks like what? Geometry looks like so. Tetrahedron. Geometry looks like what? This is my tetrahedron. Can you imagine this now? Why I kept a lone pairs here? Why I have kept a lone pairs here? Because of for the minimum repulsion. Lone pairs, bond pairs. Lone pairs, bond pairs. Lone pairs, bond pairs. Can I keep this lone pairs here? Can I keep this lone pairs here? No, because this angle is less than 90. So our repulsion थोड़ा सा है. So हमको lone pairs जे जगह दो पास है, जे जगह repulsion किधर से है? Minimum. So this is the lone. So can you imagine now? This hydrogen is this one. Yeah. This hydrogen is this one. This hydrogen is this one. This hydrogen is this one. And this is what? So it are the imaging color. So this is my geometry is called as what? This geometry is called as what? Tetra. Have I written shape? Have I written shape? Dila shape. While writing the shape, I told you what? You have to just hide the lone pairs. Hide the lone pairs. Don't look at the lone pairs. Then a loan pair now that time shape and geometry in terms of same. But whenever we are writing the shape and loan pairs are present, we have to hide what? So what does this like? This is like a pyramid, sort of pyramid. Yes, sir. And it's like a triangle. So what is the shape here? Trigonal pyramid. Shape here is what? Trigonal pyramid. The shape here is what? Trigonal pyramid. So shape I will write here. Yeah, when the lone pairs are there, the shape will change. Can you tell me the type here? Type A, B3 type. A, B3, E1. Or also I can write A, B3, F1. Understanding? All those who are not there, please copy this part. This example, NH3. आता कळेल ना नायट्रोजनचे लोन पेअर घालतात ते असे कळेल लोन पेअर्स Try to draw this also. Then there will be those two numbers. Geometric answer. Think what? Probably once. Probably once. H2O most of the others not. है H2O क्या strong हाँ very strong. उत्तम wrong करो Okay, good. Done. Any other? Something at least understanding? Something? A, O, T. Actually, people are understanding now. Topic 2 का सर. Okay, next example है given as H2. First thing available center atom mode oxygen. Electronic configuration 2p4. How many valence electrons? 6 valence electrons. So what है? Everyone is understanding. Every single person in the class. You understood how I got these 6 valence electrons? आता out of this 6 किती हायड्रोजन असं ऑक्सिजन मध्ये 2 so bond pairs किती जाते मध्ये correct so lone pairs किती जाते which are not taking part in bonding 4 electrons are remaining 2 electrons will make one lone pair so how many 2 lone pairs right so total count किती आलं मतलब 4 and now the total count is 4 what should be my geometry होय मग count करू का गरज नाही का वो आमच्या अंडरस्टँडिंग मध्ये so total count असा ना geometry किती tetra how many? So this is my geometry, yes or no? Of tetrahedron. Tetrahedron was of color. Now, how many lone pairs I have? How many lone pairs I have? 2. So this is for sure. One lone pair I will keep here. Yes or no? Here, repulsion is over minimum over correct, sir? Can you tell me where I will keep the lone pair? Another one. Option none. I will keep it here. Yes or no? If I keep it here, it is same thing. If I keep it here, again the same thing. But if I keep it here, it is again what? Same thing. Right the level. Is the geometry tetrahedral? Is the geometry tetrahedral? एक रोज पे आना तो होगा, दूसरे रोज पे अगर आना तो हो सकता है. You have to go with the geometry. Cannot keep अशी बोलल्यावर equation. Because the total count what I am getting is what? 4. That's why the geometry is what? Tetrahedral. The tetrahedral geometry looks like this. But one node pair I will give here for minimum repulsions. So हमने तो पढ़ा whether one of these three positions. So I will keep it here. So I will draw this. So I will have oxygen here. I will have one lone pair here. I have one hydrogen here. I have another hydrogen here, and I have one lone pair here. Right? If some of you are drawing like this, is it wrong? To be the unplanned by the wrong. It was not looking tetrahedral. Try to understand. Which are called as ordinary geometry shape. It was not looking like a tetrahedral. Are you getting the things here? So much comfortable. I will draw this lone pair here. So try to understand this part. Try to understand this part. What is this meaning? See, it is like this. This one is this lone pair. This lone pair is this one. This two hydrogen is this one. This one. But then when you see the geometry, when you see actually the structure, it looks like this. Or actually imagine the part difficult करता है. Now you can imagine. Right down. But then आपको shape को रोका जाए. What I told you. You have to hide home. So सारे लोगों से काटना पड़ेगा. What does the shape looks like? Some band shape. BENT or this. What does this look like? V. So what is the shape here? We can get bend or what? V. Bend or what? So write the shape as bend or V. What does the structure? And imagine is very difficult. Imagine is very difficult. Shape की जाएगा bend BNT D बोलेगा ना bend English में हमको और विश or what विश bend or understand tell the type difficult part I will tell AB2 don't worry the answer AB2 E2 or in some schools it will be given as what कहता मुझे कॉन्फिडेंस है तो बेटा बड़ा सा प्रैक्टिस करो और इमेजिन करो कुछ डिफिकल्ट आ जाऊंगा ना next structure which is expected for your exams what structure is recommended it takes a lot of time let's see if we can understand also try for the one but still you are done the molecule is SF4 okay now it's the global time when we finish it my number one I'm going to tell you now let's talk okay so first thing would like balance electrons after number circle okay electron configuration after the नाम लिखना है export there so direct balance electrons 6 valence electrons smart students are now what is the next thing how many bond pairs have we और 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन गए लोन पairs कितने करें one. So total count is yeah, तो 5 must have. What is my geometry? Another count is 5. What is my geometry? Trigonal, 5, Baba, सभी pyramidal. Trigonal, 5. Trigonal, 5 pyramidal. Trigonal चलो pyramidal करूया बेटा pyramidal ठीक है pyramidal 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 झालं yes pyramidal झालं pyramidal झालं by 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 this is trigonal bipolar yes or no but without that why bring this why to keep you engaged I'm going to master and one now daily name just start your things so Asha Mandare the focus still remaining on the primary these are some skills we should have to keep everyone engaged तुम्ही ज्याला प्रेझेंटेशन होता त्याचा म्हणता की त्याला मस्त 1-2 मिनिटं होता स्लाइड इथे फॉलो करो तर त्याला म्हणजे मुळाला वापरायचं आहे एट टाइम हियर whatever it is let it be funny ना बाय बाय कर लो बाय वर फोकस बाय now focus this is trigonal by pyramid but is all are bond based all are bond based what is this angle students what is this angle what is this angle this angle हमको focus करना है पर्पस है only 90 degree so can you tell me this is my bond loan here this is my loan here where I have to keep it where I have to keep it अशी जागा आहे दोरबाजा जागा पर्शन किती असेल 3 and 3 now it becomes difficult now it becomes difficult see someone saying let's keep it here well I'm the same let's keep it here so this is lone pair this is what bond pair this angle is what 90 how many lone pair bond pair person I will get 1 2 and 1 3 correct sir how many lone pair bond pair person I will get 1 2 and 3 we have to focus only on 90 more than 90 ignore karo more than 90 is chippa गेल्याने difficult only imagine 90 degree how many 90 degree pulses are there more than 1 2 and 1 3 एक possibility है sir हमका रोल what is the second possibility where I can give this lone pair if I keep it here again the same thing but imagine करा ना if I keep it here this like this again I will get how many 1 2 3 3 lone pair so there is one more chance I can do it is over I can keep it like this at this angle well angle 120 so I can ignore more than 90 this is also 120 I can ignore how many 90 degree I will get 1 and what 2 so this is the structure I will get so this is the place where I keep my lone pair yes or no because in this I will get only 2 90 degree lone pair bond pair person one will be this one will be this one this two are more than 90 this two are what more than 90 right example is the geometry trigonal bipyramidal is the geometry trigonal bipyramidal must imagine for what now so yes fluorine lone pair fluorine this is trigonal and this is by pyramid can you imagine now so what is the geometry here trigonal by pyramid can you tell me the type a b4 e1 or a b4 l1 now the shape in the shape same here geometry shape will be same so what I told you to write the shape you have to add the lone pairs what does it look like uncounted bosla what it is called as so the shape here actually it is called as ही geometry झाली. And at least you accept this part. I will give the lone pair here. Why I will keep it here? Why I will keep it here? Is that enough? Why I will keep it here? Because I will get only two lone pair what? One pair equation. Two lone pair, one pair equation. So what is this? Oh, structure imagine why because it's very difficult to come. See, if I keep it here, I will get how many lone pair, one pair? 1, 2, 3. Which are 90 degrees. How many 3? I will get how many? 3. If I keep it here at the triangle part, how many I will get? 1 and what? 2. So which is preferred? 3 or 2? Which is preferred? 2. To write a shape, we have to remove the lone pair, we have to hide the lone pair. How does it look like? What is the shape here? Seesaw. 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 Okay, so the shape here is what? The shape here is what? Seesaw shape. I'm telling you to take this as an assignment or a presentation. तुमची practice करतो. हाँ? Upside down. हाँ? Here go. पढ़ो. So नहीं बोला so. आगे बोलना. So last year we बोल दिया. 5 बॉल घेऊन गेलो. सर आम्ही दिला. कोई जरा मैं आपको असली उतना प्रोवोक है. That bag was small. Not horrible. They're smart. But classic महिने class सतरे. They're doing something extraordinary. Classic disturb होता है. अब एक upside down करेंगे. Sorry. और this also. Tapi मुझे so कितना दिख रहा है? So what can you do? So no, actually the concept is that. आता सीसा दिसता. What can you do? You think we can move forward to recipe of linear and V? हाँ, combination of linear and V. कुछ नहीं. Your geometry what you are drawing no should look like a trigonal bipyramid, huh? So trigonal bipyramid is solved. So okay. That's done. Now again. Why? Physical? Understanding? Little bit at least. One of you should take this as an assignment and a presentation topic. Please, sorry, guys. There's a level. Take this. What? Students will laugh at the start. But when you presentation करते हो, they will clap for you to watch. ऐसे presentation दिया था. तुमका structural geometry को बोलना presentation दिया था. तो एक उधर होने 4-5 को बोलना. सीसो डाले नहीं हमें को बोला टी एक उधर टी. Example here. Everything you have written, no? So, to know the shape, what should we know first? The logic power. To know the shape, what should I know first? Geometry. And to know the geometry, what should I know? Count, total count. Total count. So एक example आने कहता हूँ. एक example. ClF3. ClF3. The example is ClF3. तो कोई try करो आप यार. Geometry and shape आगे ले आओ. और नीचे solve करो. At least geometry you can should tell me geometry. ClF3. Right. I should not have done that. Typical of that job. You don't correct it. Very good. This is also correct. Explain that. What is the geometry you are getting? Count you are getting? Five plus two, 7. But one plus R equals 7. What is 3 plus 7? It is type and all. I think you should get that. One plus. First, understand that the विचार सर अपना परत repeat करू ना problem ना. Just don't go with the flow. हम dot आपण बरेच राहू नका. Who complete करून काय मिळणार आम्हाला? Nothing you will get. Not a single mark. Neither in tuition, neither in school. बैठूंगा book complete करून marks that teacher. Book marks असा. Complete करून राहू पाहिजे ना. Understand what we are doing, please. Okay, ClF3. First thing, chlorine. How many valence electrons? 7 valence electrons. Can you understand what that is? Yes. Stop. Good. 7 valence electrons. अब सब chlorine bonds कितने करतो? 3 chlorine असतात. So it will make how many bonds? 3. So how many bond pairs I will get? 3. Very good. So out of 7, 3 electrons are used. Only कितनी बच पड़े? 4. So lone pairs कितने होते हैं? 2. Right झाला. 2 electron एक pair होता है. So 2 electrons will make 1 pair. So how many electrons I have? 4. So how many lone pairs I will get? 2. Understanding? So what is my total count? 5. And now the total count is 5. What is my geometry, students? Trigonal. By. Will I get shapes here? No. Find out what's the only. And in class time. Find out what's the. Okay, type. Everyone know how to write type? Yes. Daniel, you know how to write type? You know how to write type? Tell me type. 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 No, this is simple. A, B, like this type. A, B3, E2. Correct, sir? A, B3, B2. Now, students, go for the example PCL. PCL by example. What is the type I am getting there? What is the type in PCL file? AB file. Next example. Then we have done that seesaw. SF4, ne? What is the type? AB4, CLF3. What is the type? AB3, B2. But in these three examples, all the shapes are same. Shapes are different. This question. Shapes are what? Different. First I got geometry and shape same. Second I got shape is what? Seesaw. Here also geometry was trigonal bipyramidal. Here also I am getting trigonal bipyramidal geometry. But shape will be this shape will be seesaw. Then where how many lone pairs? 0. Second I got 1. So 3 lone pairs are how many lone pairs? 0. So एक idea आपको मिली that I will keep like this 3 fluorines. I'm just giving an example. Huh? Just giving an example. One I will keep it here like this, and another one I will keep it like this. This is one possibility. Yes, sir. Trigonal by pyramidal. I have, so green colors are my lone pairs. Pink ones are the fluorines. Okay. Now, how many lone pair bond pair person? So see, I cannot keep it like this also. Well, I should do it. The first one, what I was doing. Remember? आता फर्स्ट आपको सगळ्यात इम्पॉर्टंट रिपल्शन विचारणार लोन पेयर and lone pair. That previous example I was having only one lone pair. Now I have how many? Two lone pairs. Imagine. So this repulsion will be more lone pair 90 degree. And this we have to focus only on which angle? 90 degree. We have to focus on what? 90 degree. So how many questions छोड़ जाते हैं? So can I keep it like this? Can I keep it like this? Okay. So where I should keep this lone pair? Let's keep it down. Let's see. I'm not saying it's correct. Let's see. Lone pair bond pair repulsion is more than 90. Yes. Yes, it is correct. But these are 11. Lone pair bond pair. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. How many lone pair bond pair repulsion of 90 degree? 6. Any other possibility you can tell me? Where I should keep the lone pairs? Okay. If I keep the lone pair here, take lone pair also lone pair. And if I keep the next lone pair here, this angle is what? 120. Ignore. How many lone pair bond pair repulsion? 1, 2. Correct? Then 3, 4. Previously I was getting how many? 6. Now I'm getting what? 4. Are you understanding now? So this is the possible stable configuration. So what is my geometry? What is my geometry? Trigonal bipyramidal. I have kept the lone pairs at minimum repulsion. Yes. Lone pair bond pair. How many we are getting? 2, 2 and 2, 2, 4. Previously we were getting how many? 6. Previously we are getting how many? 6. Now we have to write what? Shape. That time we have to do what? Remove the T-shape. This is what? T-shape. Difficulty काटा है concept का जो ना importance काटा है concept का जो now let me draw first. Let me draw first. See here. CL एक लोन पेयर दो लोन पेयर क्लोरीन 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 trigonal. Just write it down. It is like this. This lone pair is this one. This lone pair is this one. This is the third fluorine. This is the first fluorine. Second fluorine and third fluorine. Make it is like this. Trigonal by pyramidal. And this is now what? T shape. Understood? This is basically. Hello, understanding? Yeah. What is it? And the road back to Lida. You have the textbook with your okay, this one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That connection is shown only on the bond pairs. Don't show it here. Only for the bond pairs you show. Into गरज नाही बोलता असता गरज नाही. आणि फक्त एका अँगल करून नको. Okay, those dotted lines will show only on the all bond pairs are there. Like previous first example, first five example already. No need to show here. It will look bit like a mess. Imagine to the government this time. So don't do it. Only show that time. Okay. Ashita will have it. Take example to be try करा. BR F5. BR F5. Your try. And tell me to try. Try to tell me the shape is. BR F5. Try. Sister, how are you? Understanding? Ashita will have it. And what is why? Number is special. We are F5. Huh? Here? What? I cannot hear. Why you want to write number students? Group 17. If फ्लोरिनाचे 7 वेळा इलेक्ट्रॉन असतात फ्लोरिनाचे 7 असतात तर ब्रोमिनाचे किती असतात 7 वेळा इलेक्ट्रॉन्स 7 वेळा compare come to the show it what is geometry right geometry we are at circle how many colors electrons just check how many bond pairs I will get 7 colors electrons so 7 colors bond pairs play 5 bond pairs is 1 total count is 6 and the count is 6 the geometry is what and the count is 6 geometry is what subtract shape shape type some type AB5 E1 EB85 At least किती information they पूर्व करतात by this time. किती information they पूर्व करतात. आता geometry is octahedral. Octahedral looks like. Remember octahedral सांगते ती story आहे. All the sides it looks what? Same. How many lone pairs are there in the? In one yellow shade, no? Lone pair, lone pair, lone pair, okay. Lone pair. Where I should keep it? Wherever I will keep it, the same, no? Where I get some no? If I keep it here, any is same. Either सगळ्याची bond length किती असणार? सगळे साईडच्या octahedral किती असणार? Same असणार. So does it matter much? So I will keep it here. I will keep it down. I will keep it down. So what is my geometry? Square. Orthogonal bipyramidal? No. Octahedral. What is my geometry? Octahedral. I can keep it here, I can keep it here, I can keep it here, everywhere. But I will keep it here like this. Okay? आता आपण किती आणतो ना ते अंडरस्टँड करतो. How many lone pair bond pair inversion I will get? 1, then 2, 3, 4. Correct? No? Bond pair also I will get. Same thing everywhere. If I keep it here, you don't understand this, no? If I keep it here, how many lone pair bond pair inversion? 1, 2, 3, 4. Same pattern. Suppose I have same pattern. I say should open. आता आपण फक्त आपण किती बोलू माझा शेप घेऊन राहील. So shape borough I told you to keep it like this. Okay. Shape borough what I told you, you have to hide one cloth. This looks like what? Square. This looks like what? Pyramid. Can you tell the shape? Don't write square over here. It is called as square pyramid. So what is the shape here? Square pyramid. Don't write square over here. It is square pyramid. Square pyramid. Square pyramid. Pyramid is also called as square pyramid. Or square pyramid. Please, no. Square pyramid also you can write or square pyramid. Right now, draw graph of square pyramid. Draw it. Draw it. This is example we are 1, 2, slowly, 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 slowly. This one, this is the square. Square pyramid. We are going into straight. Next example. XeF4 xenon tetrafluoride. XeF4. It's a group 18 element. Group 18. How many valence electrons neon here? Neon, argon, krypton, and 8 valence. 8 valence. Group 18. Wait, 18 च्या 8, 17 7, 16 6, like that. 3 to the continuous. Depending upon the groups. Okay. I think most of the data shape करो पाँव उससे बिगड़ जाते हैं देखो imagination important but अभी ये बिगड़ आज पता है ना but okay no problem ऐसा क्या HCF2 one inhibitor है also how many 280 8 values so can I write one plus directly 4 and one plus equal to count is 6 check कर count 6 मतलब हमें geometry कौन करो shape and discuss type is our type AB4 E4 AB4 L2 तो मैं आपके आंसर this way I will give एक हमको होता है आपको understand करता हूँ now be careful octahedral double addition same stuff but can I keep this lone pair here try to understand this can I keep this lone pair here can I keep it here no, I have to keep it here only yes or no right and एक lone pair से problem क्या जाएगा there are how many lone pairs here so I have to keep it here because हमें angle angle किसका समझे 90 पर्सन जोड़ा here lone pair पर्सन की जोड़ा yes I very well things here first we have to focus on lone pair मागील कोणाचे focus आहे lone pair bond pair then last will be bond pair so this is the best way yes what is the geometry here shape some square and there is present in what one plane so square planar square plane square plane square plane square square Better wrong. Okay, so I'll stop over here. Here are the symbols. Yes.